Welcome back. You're watching ABC Nation News. This is your quick-fire news roundup. Top 12 headlines across the United States. Let's dive straight into the biggest stories shaping America today. Congressional stalemate over Trump-backed mega bill.
In Washington, House Republicans remain locked in debate over a sweeping tax and spending bill supported by President Trump. Speaker Mike Johnson is pushing for a vote before Independence Day. However, GOP factions are split, with moderates concerned about healthcare cuts and fiscal hawks warning of long-term deficits.
Federal Reserve signals possible July rate cut.
Following a cooling labor market and weaker payroll data, the Federal Reserve is widely expected to lower interest rates in July. Investors are now betting on a midsummer cut, hoping to avoid a broader economic slowdown.
U.S. strikes delay Iran's nuclear timeline.
The Pentagon reports that recent targeted airstrikes have significantly disrupted Iran's nuclear program. Intelligence officials estimate a setback of up to 2 years. The mission, while limited in scope, has sparked renewed tensions in the region.
DHS issues high threat advisory ahead of July 4th.
Homeland Security has issued a nationwide alert ahead of the 4th of July holiday. Authorities warn of potential lone wolf threats inspired by global conflicts. Security will be increased at major celebrations, especially in urban areas.
Wegmans recalls chocolate for allergen risks.
Wegmans Food Markets is recalling its semi-sweet chocolate nonpareils due to undeclared milk allergens. The FDA warns the product may be life-threatening to those with allergies. Consumers are urged to return or dispose of the item immediately.
Congress debates 10-year freeze on state AI laws.
A controversial bill in Congress proposes to block individual states from passing their own artificial intelligence regulations for the next decade. Supporters argue it ensures consistency. Opponents warn it limits state rights and innovation.
Crypto holdings now count toward mortgages.
In a landmark decision, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will now allow verified cryptocurrency assets to be considered in mortgage evaluations. The move reflects the growing role of digital assets in the U.S. financial systems.
Love Island USA heats up with episodes 27.
On the entertainment front, episode 27 of Love Island USA dropped last night. The aftermath of the infamous mailbox challenges stirred up new alliances, rivalries, and viewer buzz as the season finale draws closer.
Potential denaturalization of New York City candidate.
Trump administration floated revoking citizenship of Zohran Mamdani, a naturalized NYC mayoral candidate, citing alleged concealed act during naturalization. Critics denounced the move as politicized.
Tampa Bay prepares for Free America protests.
Tampa Bay and nearby cities will host Free America protests on July 4th, part of a nationwide wave opposing President Trump. Organizers plan marches, art installations, and dance events, while the White House defended Trump's popular mandate.
President Trump tours Florida migrant facility amid controversy.
President Trump visited a new migrant holding center in the Florida Everglades, dubbed Alligator Alcatraz by critics. The facility is part of a wider immigration overhaul. Human rights groups have raised ethical concerns, while supporters defend it as a necessary border enforcement measure.
White House defends tariffs amid Federal Reserve criticism.
President Trump defended new tariffs as a tool to protect U.S. manufacturing, following Fed Chair Powell's remarks that trade policy has stalled economic relief measures. The administration insists the tariffs are long-term investments while markets remain cautious. That's a wrap on today's top U.S. headlines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest headlines from across America and the world. See you tomorrow with the latest updates.